So hello, my dear partners and dear students. Today we are going to have a summing up session on fifth month of our work on the project I Want to Be a Volunteer. And we are going to share our activities, which we have already done in international groups, and share our experience maybe. And of course, speak about the situation in Ukraine, because it's very important for me and my students. Okay, the first is virtual volunteering. And in this, okay, I will open our Teams groups and see. Virtual volunteering, Severin and I share, but I can't see both of them. Okay, we go to the second team. It is environmental volunteering, and the mentors are Yovka and Mireya. Okay, Yovka, the floor is yours. Okay, I will
thank you.
Give you the permission, yes, to show the screen.
I can share now my screen.
Yes, you can.
Okay, thanks. So at first, I would like to go through the forum of the project. Maybe some of the colleagues looked what we have.
Truly speaking, I don't have time to look through all the materials of different international teams. Sorry. Okay, that's why it will be new for me.
Yeah, the students mainly use the forum to communicate, and they discuss the question, why is environmental volunteering important? They had a lot of interesting ideas. We did a lot of things collaborative. This is very interesting activity. We did our environmental pledge, make a world a better place. Later you will see how does it look like and their ideas. Working process is also documented with pictures in this thread. They shared their environmental volunteering, because we do a lot of things to make our school, the RIA, beautiful and clean, which is interesting. And we did almost with every class at school. We measured how big are our environmental footprints. I have posted 2 links with some surveys, and you can see the result, how many earths do they need to some of them are more or less. It's very dangerous here. So higher percentage of footprints. This is very interesting for them. They also try to find out different links for those activities as well. Okay, what else? Nice to meet you. They introduce themselves. This is our common map where we marked environmental organizations in our country. It's very useful with information and link, and this one is our common product, and I will show you. We gathered all the materials in our Wakelet collection. I'm a little bit slow as my computer. So, yes, and this is our collection. At the beginning, this is the introduction of our 2 schools. working without a mouse, and it's very difficult for me now, but sorry. This is our environmental pledge. And they promise, student promise to do everything their best to save the planet and to protect the environment. Then here, this is the link of the common map. It's collaborative as well. You may look at it. These are some pictures that Mireia posted. How do they make birdhouses? We also have birdhouses in our schoolyard. Some things that we did in their school with students. This is studying river next to the school, and some useful ideas, interesting what can we do with waste materials. So it's very nice. We discussed at school the World Environment Day. Students did some videos. Later, if you can use the whole collection. This is a video about the Earth Day, which is on 22nd of April. World Water Day with, so I put some presentation of my students here. These are the birdhouses in our schoolyard. Then we have Who Plants the Tree Plants a Hope. Again, videos. And this is a game that Ivlena created about the trees. You can play it and see how much do you know about the trees. This picture is of a very old tree in our region, is protected. It's listed, I think I forgot how old is it, but you see, people take care about the trees. These are some primary school students in our school. They plant flowers in the schoolyard and they go green. These are pictures when we did our eco laboratory in the schoolyard. Students and teachers worked together. More tree planting, and Bamboozle game about recycling, which is very nice. Say no to plastic and presentation. And this is a volunteering activity in our school to collect all the phones, not to throw them in the waste bin. And here there was a competition of an eco organization for the most creative trash, and these are really made by our students, different trash waste bins to encourage separate.
And who was the winner?
Yes, I don't know, I can't remember, but the prize was a laptop. I can tell you later, I couldn't remember. And some of them, all of them are placed in their classroom, students' classroom. And climate change, again, videos and learning apps. This is also Ivlena's game. Some interesting materials. And these are pictures while students calculating their footprints. And I think it's some things that our students did with from natural materials from nature, stones and wood. and they all these things are for different
masterpieces.
yeah, masterpieces. There was a bazaar also. My daughter last year won a competition, I think second prize of an eco competition. And this is a very nice collection, I think.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So now please stop here. Thank you. The next is emergency volunteering. It's Sabina and Aisha. Oh no, it's number 4, sorry. Number 3, Sabina and Sandrine, yeah? Social volunteering. Okay, Sandrine, the floor is yours.
Yes, so my how work will be more modest than yours, Yovka, but I'm going to present what we did. So it was a long time ago. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes, correct.
Yes. So for us, we worked on different things. We met online. We collaborated with different games and activities, and our final product is an ebook. So it's here. I can't turn the pages.
No, the cross on the right. The cross on the right. It's book creator, yeah.
Yeah, so we started by a short video about what is social volunteering, to make some definitions. Then we worked on different posters for French students and word clouds. So it was a long time ago, so I have to remember. We worked also on videos and testimonies, witnesses by Sabina's students. At that time, it was in March, so at that time in France, we have a big campaign about food collection for the people who don't have enough to eat. It is called Les Restaurants du Cœur in French. And it's really important, and our school is implied with some students in collecting food in supermarkets, etc. So I put the videos about what is this action in France, and I showed some pictures of students going to the warehouses to collect the foods and make selection of the food, and also distribute the food to people who need it. Then Sabina's made also social volunteering actions with her students, and they visited the needy children in a special place in her country. So she sent some pictures about that you can see. We also wrote acrostic poems between students using the word social volunteering. So I made some captures in the book that you can see. And here you've got our common Zoom video in pictures. So we met twice in the morning, early in the morning, because French students were on holidays, but not Sabina's, and we had some problems of internet connection. So we did it at two different times of the day. So in the morning and in the afternoon. Then we worked on a video about social volunteering that you can find on YouTube, and it summed up all the actions we can do on social volunteering, and we made games about that you can see with different montage. And students got certificates for their work. So that's all for the book, but let's talk about Ukraine now. And in my school, we organized actions for Ukraine. And 2 weeks ago, there was the opening days in our schools, and we organized actions to support Ukraine. So I don't have many pictures about that because it was very punctual, and people who came to visit our school, they brought some products of first necessity, and we collected them, and we're gonna give them to associations that are going to send them to Ukraine after. But I can see the posters we created for that event. It's here. So this is one communication of my headmaster, and I worked in collaboration with the nurse of the school. So we made posters to warn the people, and we made list of products that could be necessary to send to Ukraine. And that's all we did. So at the moment, we're still collecting products, and our headmasters, nurses, and I, and the students are going to give them to associations to send them to Ukraine in a few days.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sandrine. And do you have refugees from Ukraine in your school? No?
Yes, from next week. In one class, in the welcome class, we have a welcome class in which we have students from all over the world integrated to have students. And in this class, we're gonna welcome 2 Ukrainian students from next week.
I see. Okay, because many of my students are in Bulgaria now.
Oh, they're welcome to my school.
Thank you very much. So, yes, no students in France from Odessa, but many of them are in Bulgaria, in Poland, in Hungary, and in Romania. So, because these countries are closer to our region, that's why they moved there. Okay, thank you very much. Can you stop your presentation now?
Of course.
Thank you. So, and as I understand, so the last is our team done by me and Turgut. So we are emergency volunteering team in this session, and we also made a lot of work on forum pages. Okay, I will share the screen. Sorry. So my internet is also not so good. Okay, it needs some time. Yes, okay, share the screen. We also worked on forum pages. We had a meeting together, and it was as Sandrine said many days ago. That's why I practically forgot everything we have done, but nevertheless we try to remember something. So first of all, it was interesting for me from what point of view that students have created a lot of games about emergency volunteering, and we discussed natural disasters, technological disasters. We discussed wars, epidemics, and pandemics, and for each of these points, they created different kinds of games using learning apps. Yes, learning apps. Most of them are learning apps. And of course, students from Ukraine prepared very interesting presentations about different kinds of disasters. We also created a Kahoot, and yes, Turgut's team prepared some information in Google Docs. And we agreed to make a common work dedicated with professions which are connected with emergency volunteering. And for this purpose, yes, okay. So we also defined the definition, what is emergency volunteering, where students shared their opinion about this. Many students took part in this session. It was a pleasure for me. So ideas also, we celebrated e-safety day. You remember that at this period we had this holiday, and we also created different interesting games for e-safety. And we had a common work. So can you see my YouTube channel now? Yeah or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is emergency volunteering group, Victoria Turgut, common work, emergency professions. We agreed to make such video. Okay, I will share the sound, sorry. Let's see it. Sound, can you hear the sound?
I'm a police
Yeah.
handler. I conduct searches with my dog, including location missing people, assisting in arresting offenders. We also protect public safety.
I'm humanitarian aid partner. I assist people forced from their homes because of conflict or natural disasters. I am paramedic. I'm trained to give emergency medical care to people who are injured or ill outside the hospital.
I am a diver. I work for the police or emergency service to help people who have problems in water. I am bodyguard. I am employed to escort and protect an important or famous person.
An emergency care assistant. I respond to emergency calls alongside a paramedic, helping them to provide patients with potential life-saving care.
Our duty is to check the passports and travel documents of all passengers arriving by sea, air, railway for immigration control and to detect and stop prohibited goods. Here we check the documents of people trying to enter the country and print approval or rejection stamps.
We apply it within the system sus I-wise binding, application, acquittance, mortgages, wise and span, contrast, dismiss, traffic police on the roads like Ankara, Istanbul, Izmir.
An emergency medical dispatcher is a professional telecommunicator or tasked with the gathering of information related to medical emergencies, the provision of assistance and instructions by those prior to the arrival of emergency medical service, and the dispatching and support of AMS research.
Inspectors manage team of surgeons, constables and police staff and or portfolios. Inspectors plan, manage and monitor operational policing activity. They effectively and efficiently direct the deployment of recourse to incidents, including critical incidents.
Coast Guard preventing all kinds of smuggling activities by sea and taking the necessary protection. Supervision all kinds of commercial and amateur fishing activities in order to prevent marine pollution, to monitor and prevent action against the propagation of pollution in the seas, and carry out necessary inspection in this regard.
Free fighters control and put out fires and respond to emergencies in law, life, property, or the environment.
Officers are part of the country's armed forces. Performance is duties depending on the force commands. Their most important task is to manage the units for which they are responsible, according to army hierarchy, high-ranking and professional soldiers.
Okay, so this is all. And now I would like to propose you. So sorry. Oh yeah, no. Stop, YouTube channel. Okay. So, it's not like this.
Victoria,
Yes.
Victoria, Mattel wrote something in the chat. She had she has a presentation.
Really? And where is she?
It's written in the chat.
Oh yeah, Mattel, I see you. Yeah, I forgot that I joined you. So would you like to present a work of your team? I will see the chat. I prepared a short and very modest presentation of school volunteering. It is not a lot, but still. Okay, yeah, Mattel, you are welcome. Sorry.
Yes, hello, sorry. I didn't talk, so maybe you didn't notice that I was present.
Okay, sorry, please.
If Sandrine or someone else is on the e-twinning TwinSpace, if someone can share, because I'm using my phone, it's just a simple PowerPoint presentation. It's in the files. It's cool.
Yeah, I will try to do it. Yeah, school volunteering session number 5. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, no, it's number emergencies, school volunteering session number 5. Yes. Okay. Yes, please.
So yes, in this session, I worked with Victoria, and yes, from the beginning, we had some difficulty in doing it, as she told me that they were doing distance learning. So for school, volunteering was a bit difficult to make some actions being in presence. Concerning my students, we started and they went on holiday. So they just were about to prepare some documents about the different actions they did, but they are going to give it to me next week. So this is what I told you. So that's be too late. But if they give it to me, I'll add it in the TwinSpace. But still, I did a very short presentation about the different threads we did. And there's a PowerPoint presentation that I put on the files. I don't know if you.
So, but can you show it to us now? Can you show this presentation?
It's in the TwinSpace. So that's why I asked if someone could.
Okay, but I opened. Where is it? I can't see. Final common product. It's no replies.
In materials.
Oh yeah, I see in materials. Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Materials in videos.
File.
In files. Okay.
And just school volunteering. It's just called school volunteering. It's at the top, I think. Yeah. On the right.
In Victoria's?
No,
oh yes,
no,
school volunteering. Yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah, thank you.
I see.
Nothing special. I just put the different forum threads that we launched. Victoria and I different threads, but we've got very little answers from the students. So very few students wrote in it.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So can you see it now? Partners, can you see the presentation school volunteering?
We can only see the logo of PowerPoint.
Okay, I understand. Well, I stop sharing and do it once again. I understand. Now?
Yes.
Okay.
Comments.
Yes, can you give some comments?
A few comments by the Ukrainian team. So the first thread was just to say hello, and then these are the forum threads. And then there's another page just about what is volunteering in French schools in general. I don't know if I'm right, because we have other French teachers, so maybe it works differently depending on the school. So yeah, I just explained. And then one of our students are very involved. So thanks to their involvement, they were able to meet the French president on Monday because they are part of the school council and they're trying to be part of administrative board. So they got the chance to meet him and they discussed questions of education and jobs for the future for the students, things like and youth. So yeah, this is just a way thanks to their involvement in this it's not an association but in this organization, they were chosen to meet the president, and yeah, he came and they were supposed to write a few things about it and also share the different actions they did at school, like clean walker, so they clean around the schools and a lot of other things. But yeah, I didn't collect them because they want to send it to me next week. So if I have these things, I will share with you or put on the TwinSpace. And yeah,
no problem. You can do it during April up to the end of the project.
Yeah, and you have a few pictures of the students and and the event, and yeah, that's it.
French president.
It's very cool.
Once it's finished, it's finished. But yeah, on the moment it could be a bit surprising. So yeah, yes, the school was chosen, and there are a few students that I have. They met with him and they had lunch with him, so they had the opportunity to talk. So I hope they will have the opportunity to tell us more about this, and so that you can learn about their actions. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great honor to you to meet the president.
Yeah, of course. Well, this is the way people see it, as like rock stars, let's say, but hopefully that's all about politics, we can say. But anyway, this is for the students. It's of course, it was an honor to have them in their own school and not another school. So yeah. So
she's
yes,
modest.
that's it.
She's really modest because she shook hands with the president, she told me.
Oh, I see.
So yes, and that's it. Yeah, I think there are more to talk about. So yeah, I can stop it.
You
but if I have
announced the
more,
star in Dijon, yeah?
Yeah, the students, they are the stars. So yeah, this is more one of the students who is in my class, and yeah, so I hope they will write something and yeah, do their part in order to share more about the actions, because they did a lot, but yeah, they've been a bit lazy for the project, the eTwinning project. So very sorry about that. So I hope we would have done better, but yeah, I tried to join.
So thank you very much. Thank you. Well, and now dear partners, I prepared a wall and I wrote, which is war for me. Can you write down your ideas? What is war for you? For me, it's great pain. Pain, not only physical, but moral, and it can't be even described. So pain not hurts of my body, but my heart hurts every day. So yes. I don't know what to say, because I have never been in such situation before. And when I watched different scenes on TV, I am 52 years old, and during my life, of course, I watched many videos which were connected with war, which happened on different places of the world. Of course, I was in sorrow, because it was a great sorrow for me when people die. But I have never thought that one time I would be in such place. And now, unfortunately, I'm in such situation now with all my country, with all my students, and it is great pain for me. I will send you a link, and you can write down, I will put it into the chat. What is war for you?
So we can do it later on, or
yes, yeah, you can do it just now. You simply tick this text and you put it here and write down everything you want. It can be only one word, but you can explain orally what is war for you. Okay. Cruelty, agree, yes. Horror and panic, yes. Okay. Any other ideas? Students, I'm waiting for you.